I wish you a very happy Women's Day to all of you. Well, my answer to the question that has been asked would be the reform that I would like to see the most is to see more women exploring fields in STEM. Now, again, I'm not going to throw rough numbers at you. These are the numbers that have been validated for and have been researched upon. But less than 30% of the world's researchers are women. And the figure is quite shocking. I mean, I see so many people around me, so many of my friends who are women and who are working in science, but yet the number is so small. And I would really like to, see more women going out there and exploring different branches of science. Now, what I feel is we shouldn't just rely on these hard numbers, but we should try to go beyond them and look for the qualitative factors that deter women from exploring these fields. And I hope that, in the coming few years, we at least would be able to see this number from going from less than 30% to say, I don't know, a solid 60%. And that would be one of the biggest achievements that we would have as a human species.
A change or a reform that I would like to see with women of STEM is that I hope more women from the grassroots level veer towards science. I mean, it would be tragic if we miss out on a brilliant woman somewhere just because she did not have the access to the necessary infrastructure. So my hope for the future is that we see women from all backgrounds and see their influx towards hardcore research in science.
Double helix model of DNA was first revealed by Rosalind Franklin through her method of X-ray crystallography. Not until recently did she receive her due credit. This brings me to believe that women in STEM find it very hard to get the credit for their work. As of now, 844 men have received the Nobel Prize, and only 48 women have received their prize. More credibility and recognition for women in STEM is a reform that I would look forward to in the future.
Hey everyone, I am Bhargavi Nerikar and I work as the Chief Editor at Science Paradox. Being a STEM graduate student myself, I am aware of the conditions that women scientists have to face in a research environment. And one of the main things that we can do about it is to overcome the derogation and the sexism that is prevalent in the community by increasing the pays of women and keeping them at the same par as men, and apart from that, acknowledging the fact that every individual, be it a man or a woman, has multiple identities. And rather than labeling them based on their gender, we should start labeling them based on their achievements and their work.
The sad thing still is that even today, women make up only 28% of the workforce in STEM fields. And it is so disheartening to see that even after so many efforts, like there are so many initiatives promoting women in STEM, that there is still something preventing females from coming up and taking STEM fields. Maybe it's the fact that on the surface they seem difficult, and I hope that all the initiatives and everything that we're doing eventually inspires women to take up STEM fields, and we can contribute in a bigger proportion to the workforce eventually, because it's not exactly rocket science and everyone can do it. And it'll be great to see women coming up, and also the glass ceiling effect, because there's always going to be a pay difference between what a man gets paid for the same amount of work that a woman will get paid for. And that's all we're looking for in the end of the day. We want to see equality in pay, and we want to see equal participation as well. So that's my hope for this Women's Day.
Change in STEM I'd like to see for women. Well, I feel that the cause lies in the upbringing itself. A girl is always underestimated for her mathematical abilities, and I think that's where the problem begins. And that's why they're not motivated enough to pursue STEM subjects. I feel society should not put any barriers as such, and we all should be encouraged equally, despite our genders, to pursue whatever fields we like. Yeah, that's all. And I'd like to see that positive change in the society very soon.
When it comes to reforms and changes, there are so many different things that we can talk about, ranging from maternity leaves, period holidays, mental health considerations. And these are all conversations that are still going on and will take some time to take effect in the future. What I would like to propose right now, though, would be a sort of a global platform or a community where young girls who are interested in science but don't know how to go about it or what to do about it can approach, interact, and learn from women who have already established themselves in the field of science. This would be a very strong source of motivation, a source of support, and a great networking platform for women to come together and collaborate to help in the growth of science. So that is something I would really like to see happening in the near future. So wishing you all a very happy Women's Day. Thank you.